Hey, city leader. In city management, I'm going to tell you the truth. You're isolated. And I'm going to tell you something most people never will. You did not choose that isolation, and it is not your fault. Here's why I say that. I've actually lived that same exact isolation you're living. I've coached many leaders who are carrying it right now. And I know the truth behind it in a way that only someone who has sat in the seat can actually understand. So let's begin with this. The isolation you feel is not a personality flaw. It's not a lack of resilience. And most importantly, it doesn't mean you're not cut out for leadership. You're isolated because the profession itself structurally isolates you. Think about your role for a moment. Really think about it. You are the person everyone expects to be steady when tension rises, clear when direction is uncertain, strategic when the politics turn messy, and you have to be emotionally contained when everyone else is unraveling. I mean, you walk into every meeting already knowing that you have to manage the energy of the room, the expectations of the council, the morale of the staff, and the perception of the community all at the same time. And you do it all while holding whatever's happening in your own life like it does not even exist. That, my friend, is not normal. That is not sustainable, and it isn't your fault. This profession requires you to carry everyone else's weight while giving you almost nowhere to place your own. You find you cannot talk freely with staff, you can't process political tension with the council, you can't share real figures, maybe doubts with your residents, and you definitely cannot speak openly about leadership-related issues on social media. I mean, not without risking misinterpretation or scrutiny. And you feel that reality every single day. Even though no one may have said it, at least not directly, the message you have absorbed all of these years is this. You must carry everything quietly. You must hold yourself together for everyone else. You must do it and not need support. But here's the real reality. Human beings cannot sustain leadership in isolation. Not even the strongest, most skilled, most dedicated city executives can. Isolation, it pulls you right out of your clarity. Isolation erodes your confidence, even when you know you're 100% confident. Isolation amplifies your stress because you have nowhere to release it and process it. Isolation slowly disconnects you from yourself because everything becomes about holding, absorbing, managing, and performing. This is not to be confused with burnout. This is containment. This is what happens when you carry the emotional, political, and organizational weight of an entire city inside your own body without a place to put any of it down. Isolation in leadership is not just uncomfortable, it actually changes the way you think, the way you lead, the way you experience yourself, and it changes the way you show up for the people you're responsible for. You deserve to know that none of this is happening because you're doing something wrong. It's happening because the structure of city management gives you no built-in outlet for your reality. But I want you to hear this part very, very clearly. I have a solution. It's not theoretical. It's not surface-level leadership advice. It is a real space built for the real conditions of your role. A space where you can think without being watched. A space where you can speak honestly without all the political consequences. A space where you can connect with leaders who truly understand your world, your pressure, your decisions, your reality, and all without needing any context or translation. It's the space where the isolation ends. So, over the next few weeks, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like, why it works, and why city executives who want to be grounded and clear and whole in 2026 cannot keep choosing to lead alone. But right now, all you need to know is this. The isolation you feel is real. It is structural. It is not your fault. And you do not have to live another year doing leadership in a way that costs you this much. The next step is very, very easy. Simply go to citybosscoach.com/membership. Add your name to the priority list. It's no commitment, but it does guarantee you founders pricing. And actual enrollment will begin on December 18th, but the leaders who join the list will receive the lowest prices I will ever offer, plus a special session on December 31st to help you enter 2026 steady and intentional. I want you to know that you do not have to keep carrying the weight alone, and you should not. Not with what you hold for your organization, not with what your community needs from you, and not with what your family needs from you. And not when there's finally a space built for leaders exactly like you. So, I hope you choose to join me and your other colleagues inside the City Executive Circle. Go to citybosscoach.com/membership. Take that next step, and we'll see you in the circle.